Many cultural depictions of the Garden of Eden frame it as an all-inclusive resort, a place where life is lived without effort, stress, or real responsibility. However, the text in Genesis chapter 2 describes a different setting. It establishes a world that requires human labor to function and introduces a specific, consequential boundary that must be navigated. These early chapters provide a structural framework for how humans interact with their work, their choices, and each other. By examining the three foundational pillars established in Eden, we can see how this ancient narrative addresses modern questions regarding career purpose, mental agency, and human connection. The first pillar is vocation. In the narrative, the very first thing Adam receives after his creation is a specific job. This assignment of labor occurs while the garden is still in its initial, perfect state. This highlighted text in Genesis 2:15 shows that the man was placed in the garden to work it and take care of it. This framing suggests that labor is a built-in feature of human dignity rather than a punishment. It indicates humans are designed to find fulfillment through active responsibility and a clear purpose. The second pillar is agency. This introduces a question. Why would a perfect environment include a forbidden tree that leads to a destructive outcome? The commentary for verses 16 and 17 explains that without the ability to choose wrongly, Adam would be like a prisoner, making his obedience meaningless. The text notes that while wrong choices cause pain, they are the mechanism that allows us to learn and grow. The presence of the tree of knowledge was a deliberate design choice that elevated humanity by granting them actual, consequential free will. Having the agency to make decisions, even those that lead to suffering, is how humans develop maturity and assign value to their own actions. According to this framework, genuine mental freedom requires the real potential for failure. The third pillar is vulnerability. The text frames the creation of Eve as the direct solution to human isolation. Eve's profile in the study notes highlights her role as a complete She is described as having an equal share in God's image and a shared responsibility over the world. The relationship is summarized in Genesis 2 by the statement that they were naked and felt no shame. This commentary for verse 25 explains that the description refers to a state of total transparency. It notes that spiritual, emotional, and intellectual intimacy are the primary components of a healthy partnership. True human connection, as it is defined here, requires the removal of emotional walls and the absence of secrets. Today, we continue to prioritize these same three elements. We search for meaning in our careers, agency in our mental health, and honesty in our relationships. These three priorities, meaningful work, consequential choice, and total transparency, match the core pillars established in this ancient text. Consider how you view your own daily work. Is it a burden to be avoided, or is it a space where you exercise your designed purpose? Look at your current relationships. Are you being transparent, or are you hiding behind excuses and shifting blame when difficulties arise? We are still navigating the exact same dynamics that are laid out in these early chapters of Genesis. The text suggests that instead of hiding, we find our highest potential by embracing the responsibilities defined in humanity's